Sup, this is Alex Chu. Today, I want to talk about Bible prophecy, a very important Bible prophecy, which is in Ezekiel chapter 4, okay? It's talking about, Israel, the modern Israel and Judah, and I'm going to use this prophecy to prove to you guys that Judah is actually China, and Israel is actually the United States, okay? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you, my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented these immortality rings. These rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. Okay, this is what they look like. I have lots of testimonials on my website, which is livemuchlonger.com. If you go to my website, I have Amazon customer reviews. Most of them give me 4 stars or 5 stars. livemuchlonger.com, okay? These rings, they can keep you young, Yeah, you become 50-year-old, you still look like a young man, They're only like $25, okay? So livemuchlonger.com if you want to become physically immortal. livemuchlonger.com. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you a prophecy in Ezekiel chapter 4, okay? I'm not going to read word for word. I'm just going to sort of tell you what it says and how come that China must be Judah and United States must be Israel. Okay. See, in the Bible, sometimes in the Bible, they say Babylon or Assyria or Israel or Judah or Egypt. They don't really mean, the Egypt of today or Babylon. Babylon is Iraq, right? They don't really mean the country of Iraq or the country of Egypt. They actually mean, when they say Babylon, it's actually America. When they say Israel, that's also America. When they say Judah, and a lot of people don't know what Judah, where is Judah? But I can prove to you, Judah is China, okay? But anyway, in chapter 4 of Ezekiel, it says, "Son of man, take a tile." Okay, here's a tile, right? It's like, here's a tile, right? And then put some, basically portrays, just say this is city of Jerusalem, okay? And then put siege against it, like siege. Here's a toy car. I'm just going to use a toy car as example. Here's another toy car, okay? These are siege engines. I'm going to siege this Jerusalem, okay? And then it says, put an iron pan on top of it, on top of this city, okay? So here's an iron pan, right? And then you shall siege the city. And then it says, for 390 days, okay? You basically now it's saying that, okay, I want you to lie on your left side. So basically, God is telling Ezekiel to lie on your left side for 390 years. Okay, so basically lie on your left side for 390 days. Each day equals a year. So lie on your left side for 390 years. And then turn around and lie on your right side for 40 years. Okay, and during the 390 years, you have to bake a bread, okay? Bake a bread with 6 ingredients. It says wheat, barley, beans, lentils, millet, and hitches. Okay, and then you basically eat 20 shekels worth of bread every day. And then you drink 1/6 of a gallon of water from time to time. Okay, here's the thing, okay? This is talking about this tile with iron dome on top of it. This is actually this is prophesying about modern Israel today. Modern Israel today. Because what happened is, they started to siege the Palestinians, okay, in 1995 or something. They started doing that. So these siege engines is talking about the siege of Palestinians because they built walls, right? They basically they siege these Palestinians. These Palestinians, they have, they cannot come in and out without going through the checkpoints, right? So they built walls surrounding Palestinian. And Iron Dome. This is the Iron Dome. Iron Dome is actually their missile system. You understand? The missile system, it started in, I believe, in 2011. The Iron Dome missile system. So basically in chapter 4, they said, put an iron pan on top of Jerusalem. Now that's Iron Dome. This fulfilled the missile system prophecy. And then these are the siege engines. It basically means siege of Jerusalem, which is the siege of the Palestinians, right? And it says, lie on your left side for 390 years. And then lie on your left, and then turn around, flip, lie on your left side for 40 years. That's exactly 430 years. During Exodus, if you read the Bible, Exodus chapter 12, Moses told the followers when they escape out of Egypt, when they are about to cross the Red Sea, Moses told his followers that we have been in Egypt for 430 years, and in 430 years everybody come out of Egypt. 430 years. So if you add 390 years plus 40 years, that's exactly 430 years. You understand? Lie on your left side for 390 years. Okay, that's talking about America. America is Israel. Lie on your left side for the inequity of Israel, 390 years. If you count from 1619, right? Talking about the first slave ship that came to Jamestown, right? The first slave ship that came to Jamestown is 1619. Okay. So that's kick off the 390 years. 1619 until 2009. That's exactly 390 years, right? And then, exactly in that year, 2009, what happened? Do you know what happened? Let me tell you what happened. The first Kaifeng Jew of China. There's a city in China, in the Henan province. It's called Kaifeng. Kaifeng, the name of Kaifeng actually means open seal. And there are a whole bunch of Jews living there. Okay? In 2009, the first group of Jews from Kaifeng, China is allowed to immigrate to Israel. 2009. Okay, that's the reason why God said, okay, Ezekiel, now flip over, lie on your right side for 40 years for the inequity of Judah. So exactly in 2009, everything, the scene changed. You understand? The focus switch to China. Lie on your right side for the inequity of Judah. 40 years, okay? So you just count. From 2009, the first Chinese Kaifeng Jew arrived into Israel from China. See, if you look at the world map, Israel is right in the center of the world map, right? And then the left side is the United States. And then the right side is China, right? So that's the reason why I know the Chinese are China is Judah, okay? And so let's look at the it's just talking about baking of bread, okay? Baking of bread was wheat, barley, beans, lentils, millet, and hitches. Well, I don't have to draw you. Here's the Israel flag, right? It has 6 points, right? It has 6 points. It doesn't look like a pot, and then a pot in the middle with 6 points. So basically, it's like God is telling Ezekiel to boil, to make bread, and then fill this pot with 6 ingredients. It looks like Israel flag, right? That's what the bread is all about, And then during the 390 years, okay, during the 390 years, during the time of Israel, you have to eat the bread, 20 shekels worth of bread. Now, Israel started in 1947, right? And then in 1967, they won the 6-day war, and then they finally get to occupy the entire Jerusalem, right? So that's exactly 20 years. I think eat 20 shekels worth of bread from time to time. I think that's what it is prophesying about. And then it says, drink 1/6 of a gallon of water. And then from 1967 until 2017, okay, 1967 until 2017, that's exactly 50 years. For 50 years, nothing really happened. Nothing big happened in Israel. Okay, so 1/5 of a gallon is empty, right? See, God wanted him to drink 1/6 gallons of water. So 1/5 is empty. And then the 1/6, there's water. There's water for Ezekiel. So I think from 2017 until 2027 is the 10 days of tribulation. The complete tribulation is 10 days, is 10 years actually. The first part of the tribulation is the famous 7-year tribulation. That must be from 2017 until 2024, until 2023. Sorry. And then after that, there's another 10 days of tribulation. I mean, 3 years of tribulation. So I think that's exactly what it means. You understand? And then another thing it says, during the 390 years, God wanted Ezekiel to bake this bread using human shit, okay? And then Ezekiel say, no, that's too dirty. I don't want to defile myself in such a manner. And God said, okay, if you don't want to use human shit to bake the bread, then use cow dung, use cow shit to bake the bread. Okay, and then Ezekiel, he didn't complain about it. I think this also fulfilled the prophecy. What happened is, if you look at from 390 years, okay, that's from 1619 until 2009. See, until 2009, nobody really complained about Israel. People say Israel should be international property, right? I mean, Jerusalem should be international property, right? International property means Jerusalem belongs to everyone in the world. It belongs to people, all the people, everyone in the world. So God is telling Ezekiel to use human shit to bake this bread, which is another way of defiling God, right? But then, in 2009, what happened is Obama became president. Then the attitude changed. Obama favors Islam, you understand? Obama's a Muslim. So when Obama became the president, he started telling Israel, there should be the state of Palestinian. There should be a state of Palestine. So basically, Jerusalem should be a Muslim country. It should be a Muslim state. See, so that's the reason why God said at the end, okay, you don't want to use human shit, then let's use cow shit. Because cow, okay, always represents Islam. A cow, okay. In Judaism, when you see a golden calf or cow, always represents Islam. Because Islam is the moon crest, right? And cow also has a horn that looks like a moon, right? That looks like half a moon. That's the reason why cow always represents Islam in Judaism, okay? You see how accurate this prophecy is? But anyway, this Ezekiel chapter 4 has totally proven that China is Judah. Because you search 390 years, again, I'm going to review again. 390 years starts from 1619 until 2009. And then in 2009, in November, I believe, exactly 2009 November, the first Kaifeng Jews from China arrived in Israel. In Kaifeng, the city name Kaifeng, it means the open seal. Imagine that, open seal. which fulfills the prophecy of Revelation, right? And you count. It's so funny. Look, there's 7 seals, right? Let's say 2009 is the first seal, okay? No. I'm sorry. In Jewish year, in the Jewish year, 2009, the October of 2009 is 5779. I'm sorry, 5779. You count. So it has to be from October of 2009. You count October of 2009, 7 years, okay? So we end with 2016, right? October of 2016. That's 7 years. The 7 seals is the 7 years, okay? Obama's 7 years. From October 2009 until October of 2016. That's exactly Obama's 7 years. And then after that, there's seven trumpets, right? Wow, so accurate. Trump became president in January 2017, right? Seven trumpets. So Revelation has already foretold that Trump has only 7 years. He cannot serve the entire 8 years. He has only 7 years. And then after that is 7 bowls of wrath. I think that's the Antichrist. Antichrist might serve 7 years. Might serve 40 years. I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyway, that's all I want to say for today's episode. Hope you like my channel. Talk to you later.